The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Arena MRV, built here in the California district of Belo Horizonte. Varying degrees of translucency in its outer skin, symbolising the colours of its owners. The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping.
Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in... And Batistuta! Robertson gets good distance on it. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Drogba. He's cut it out. Van Nistelrooy. Some good work on the right flank here. No, that's been intercepted.
Van Nistelrooy really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Produces a cross. Oh, that's well spotted.
Flamengo clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! Too close for comfort. Zico, this is promising. And Batistuta! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk is there to clear. Costa Curta. A probing pass. Messi looking to run onto it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, what has happened here? Koundé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi is onto it in a flash. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Batistuta. Wits. Out to the left it goes. Kukçu. And the counter is on. Zico. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in on goal. Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukçu. Half-time getting close now. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Messi. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Robertson. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's been flat. It's a mighty effort! Oh, what's he giving here? Santos have themselves a chance from the spot. Casillas will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Santos are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Santos in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. That's really well cleared. And it's Owen. Batistuta, he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Zico. Tries a shot! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Owen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a good foot in there. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Griezmann. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's taking no chances there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
And the shot! Cleared without hesitation.
Flamengo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 14. Camisa 99. Camisa
Might be done. And a chance!
Deixando o campo para
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Camisa 11.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Teremos uma substituição.
Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Lewandowski. Santos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Robertson gets rid without sophistication. Raul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Eder Militao makes the interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Lewandowski. And they've got rid. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Santos e São Paulo.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. So it's away we go then. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Osimhen. Forlan. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's cut it out. Now that's well seen too. And it's Azar. Now it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's quick to get it clear again. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, he's going for goal! Forlan! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And Sao Paulo score first. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Forlan demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, super ball! Robertson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Osimhen. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba. Oh no, what has happened? And the shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Santos grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu. Santos have a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Fantastic from Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 8.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
They get a throw in. And it's Forlan. He's a sharp little ball. And the shot! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. Kökçü just eases him off the ball. Osimhen, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Griezmann. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Decent progress down the left. And here's Forlan. And he was alert to it. He's had it taken off him. Well, they've got it again. Çalhanoğlu. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Roberto Carlos hangs one in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Nicely weighted ball. It's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Griezmann! Forlan, given the lift of his goal. Azar. And Neymar. And here's Drogba. And this is Griezmann. And there is the half-time whistle. Santos are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substituição.
So once again, we're underway.
Santos clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Triol. Hazard. Ball's gone astray. Has a shot! Oh, that was venomous. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball.
Oh, smashing! Off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Messi. And this is Drogba. Bayer getting this one clear. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Perez. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Perez is offering a wry smile there.
Santos have their third corner. Oh, what has happened here? Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. Okazaki.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. And he's gone backward here. Fallen! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa
Santos
9.
choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 10.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Camisa 15.
Oh, well measured. He's being urged to... It's
Camisa 21. Camisa
great build-up.
23.
It all deserved a better ending.
Forlan deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi plays it short. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Mohamed Salah, and he's away.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Azar. And it's Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Santos do have options available on the bench if they want to go. Haaland! And again the keeper stands strong. So their fourth corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Ah, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sao Paulo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, terrible pass. Quick look, then plays it in. Çalhanoğlu engages and forces him off the ball. Marquinhos. Triol. Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Carlos. Cross goes in there. Robertson attempts a clearance. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Mohamed Salah! Azar. And now the breakaway. Now it's Okazaki. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's tried one! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Santos take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now is this the final assault? Referee has just said play on. And he's gone looking for safety. And smartly reclaimed. He can run onto that. He is through here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Corner count is rising. That's 6.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. Santos have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Santos.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. As you can see, Griezmann! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Little pass back, shifted it to the flank. Now it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now, can they get him away? Robertson receives it in a wide position. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. That's rather hopeful. Corner number 2 then. And a chance! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No.
And Beckham! And he's really put himself on the line here. Messi goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And Iker Casillas somehow shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Spread it left. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Griezmann. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Drogba! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. And this is... It's Drogba! It is! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all...